Everybody, I'm Jimmy Rance. I've been telling a few people today that I think I'm going to make another video that's kind of a follow-up video to a little rant that I did yesterday. Um, I lost a couple subs over, but that's all right. I'm not here to tickle your ears. I have a lot of new people on my channel, and I want to welcome you. I am Jimmy Rance, and sometimes I like to rant. And if you don't know what ranting is, that's when somebody's very passionate about something and they speak their mind. A lot of people won't speak their mind, so it's people like me that will. Now, I want to continue a conversation from yesterday. I am really tired, not mad, just kind of fed up with some of you know-it-all John Wayne Rambo preppers who think you know every damn thing. You don't know your head from your ass, probably. Look, I'm not saying this to toot my own horn, but a long time ago, I'm talking about over 12 years ago, I was probably one of the first prepper channels on YouTube. I wasn't the first, I'm not making that claim. So I have probably forgotten more about prepping than most of you people will ever know about prepping. I say that respectfully. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but it's true. I have been in situations in my life where I have had to deal with true life and death survival situations. Have you? I have. So don't tell me what to do, okay? Unless you've actually experienced it yourself. This is what happened. This is really, I should have said this yesterday, but I didn't. The other day, I wanted to make something to eat for myself, okay? So I was going to have a salad, some mashed potatoes, and some roast beef with this gravy. But I wanted to try something. I wanted to try a can. I'll show it to you. I wanted to try some of this stuff. Don't know if you can see it. There's probably a glare. This Armour roast beef with gravy. Now, I'm not picking on this company because I've had this before. I've had Libby's also, and I've had some similar experiences with it too. I am not picking on this company. But I made the mashed potatoes. I had them going, and then I opened up a can of this, okay? Now, I looked on the bottom, and it said it expires in the year 2022. That's 4 years ago. 4 years ago, okay? Not 10, not 15, 4. I opened up the can, not this one, of course, but one like it, and I looked at it, and it looked kind of strange to me. It smelled funny to me. So I thought, this stuff has gone bad, man. So I threw it away. So what did I do? I went and I grabbed another can. I opened it. The same year, 2022, it was supposed to, use by. Same thing. It looked like the texture was just tore down. It smelled horrible. I threw it away. So I thought, I think I'm going to make a video about this. And then naturally, I make a video about it, and you John Wayne preppers out there, you watch some stupid moron on YouTube that calls himself a prepper, and you think just because he said, oh, this stuff will last forever if it's in a can. No, it won't. Do you guys know what botulism is? If you don't, you need to go study up on it. That shit will kill you, man. It's odorless. It's tasteless. Usually, this is what gets me. This is probably a bad can, too. This is out of the same batch, I guess, from where I drew from yesterday. But I am not going to take the chance of getting botulism. The can looks perfect. I don't see where there's any seals broken. It looks good. It's a nice shiny can. But that doesn't mean that the product that's in here is good. And that's all I'm trying to tell you people. So what am I supposed to do? I have years and years and years and years. I have collected and prepped and stocked food from the floor all the way up to the rafters, just like the preppers told us to do. And so what am I supposed to do? Open up each can and hope like hell that it's safe to eat now? I'm not going to do it. Again, botulism will kill you. It's odorless again, it's tasteless. You can't really sometimes see anything. It doesn't show any signs. Usually you kind of have to go by if the can's leaking or if it bulges or if it's rusty. This, the cans I opened the other day looked just like this. They were perfect, but they were bad. Okay. You know, I know a lot of you, here's another thing that kind of gets me. I don't know. A lot of you may be new to prepping, and you may start a channel, or you have a channel, and you want to get into the genre of prepping. One of the problems is that you're all excited, just like me. Oh man, I was excited. I was all crazy about this prepping. I thought, man, the way everybody was talking way, way back, in the early 2010s, 2012s, man, it sounded like the United States was getting ready to crumble. We're getting ready to collapse. We're getting ready to get hit by a coronal mass ejection, or we're going to get hit with some kind of EMP. Lights out. We're going to be in the dark. Grocery stores are going to be closed. They're going to be emptied within 3 hours. You better get your food. You better get it now. You better stock up for your family. I fell into that trap. I admit it. I'm guilty. I did. And I took the ball and I ran with it. But a lot of you new preppers today that are coming on, you're not really offering any new information. Not really. And if all you're going to do is have a channel where you're going to do gear showings, show off different gear things, you're just in this for the money. You don't give a damn about teaching people about prepping. Go learn some things about really prepping and surviving and talk about that. Stop with the doom and gloom and every day something's going to happen every day. A lot of us wised up to this crap, and that's why I totally pulled back from it. I really did. I pulled back from prepping. In fact, I don't even know if I call myself a prepper anymore. I don't know. I will say this to you, and then I'm going to get off, I guess. It's good to be prepared because, like I used to say a long time ago, that disaster can show up on your doorstep. It doesn't have to be from a nuclear missile that's being launched your way. It doesn't have to be from a solar flare or something like that. It could be something as simple as you losing your job. That is your crap hits the roof situation. That you lose your job. It's good to have some food put back. You don't have to have 50 years worth of food put back like I did. I bought all this food. I'm not talking about a can or two, people. I'm talking about probably over 1,000. I probably have over a ton of food. You see, my wife and I, we call this, and a lot of people don't talk about, we call this class 2 food. Now, we call, well, I don't have anything to show you, but we have like, we had, well, I have, my wife passed away in September, but I keep saying we, but we did it together. But we had like staples, and that's our level 1 foods. The rice and the flours, the rice and flour and pasta and dry beans and flour, things like that. Those are our staples. The sugar. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds of sugar and salt and spices like you wouldn't believe. I probably have more spices and probably more dry food around here than my local grocery store. I've been doing this for a long time. I wouldn't recommend trying to prep out for that long. Now, staples, absolutely. If you can store them properly, they're going to last a hell of a long time, probably 30 years, some of it indefinitely. Like honey, man, that stuff never goes bad, really, if it's real, true, pure honey, But anyway, why don't you gear up for your family? Try to get about, I don't know, it depends on how big your family is, but try to get about 3 to 6 months worth of food, where if something really did happen, which I wouldn't really count on it, but I wouldn't rule it out either, at least you could feed your family for 3 to 6 months. You don't have to go crazy like I did. Like I said yesterday, I spent so much money on these prep. There's no telling how many tens of thousands of dollars. I literally have might as well just throw it out the window. Like I said yesterday too, my wife and I could have taken some wonderful cruises, or we could have traveled the globe, together having vacations. But no, I got to buy 50 cases of this shit. That's really all I want to say, guys. Again, thank you for being here. I appreciate it if you do sub my channel. I'm trying to hit that magic number of 1,000. I'm not there yet. I think I'm at 948. I just want to see if I can do it. And I can't believe I'm at a point where everything is just so slow. I mean, it's like everything, it's like somebody just hit the brakes on me on YouTube and I just can't seem to grow. And I know I do get kind of mouthy. I mean, that's what a ranter does. A ranter rants, and that's what I do. It doesn't mean I'm a bad guy. It doesn't mean I'm a crazy head. It means that I'm very passionate about some things, and I like to talk about it. And when people who, again, I have forgotten more than they'll ever know, try to tell me what to do when it comes to food, oh, it's good, just feed it to the hogs. No, you can't just walk up to a hog farm and give them a bunch of food. They're not going to take it. I mean, you actually eat this food that they raise, and whenever they butcher this stuff, get it to market, you can't be putting poison food in these animals. You just don't do that, and they're not going to do it either. I'm sure they're pretty worried about different liabilities and lawsuits that will come down on them. Okay, I'm going to get off, guys. I hope you have a great day, a great weekend, or whatever. Thank you for being here. But for those of you John Wayne preppers out there, why don't you keep your mouth shut? If you're kind of new at prepping, why don't you talk to brand new preppers? But number one, why don't you learn what the hell you're talking about before you spew your garbage? I'm Jimmy Rance.